Researchers at the University of Calgary are collaborating with Canada's military, the U.S. Navy, and NATO through a vast network of space weather sensors. It's a project more than 4 decades in the making, aimed at supporting defense operations, natural resource exploration, and telecommunications. Mark Villani explains.
High above the Arctic, defense operations are well underway. And in the NORAD Situation Room, there's little room for error. Space weather, solar storms, and disturbances in the upper atmosphere can all impact satellite signals and radar.
We're really looking to get at the dynamics of those larger space processes.
It's why the University of Calgary spent more than 4 decades developing its space weather network across Canada and the northern United States, building 22 high-frequency sensors. Resembling big metal umbrellas, they track how radio waves and high-energy auroras are absorbed above the Earth. That data supports defense operations, determining if GPS or satellite signals are disrupted for critical infrastructure.
We're looking for breadth of coverage right now, so that we can talk about phenomena that are evolving in the high Arctic versus those that are occurring at lower latitudes.
That allows us to detect jamming, spoofing, other forms of anomalous behavior in Canada's near-Earth space environment.
The sensors, known as hyperspectral rheometers, span across the prairies and far into the north, with extensions into Yukon and Alaska. Each one has several receivers, expertly soldered and installed by UCalgary researchers.
So we can see here we have this little guy.
Grad student Shakira Gadawan is specifically looking at how signals travel through the ionosphere, using instruments to identify whether they're human-made or naturally occurring. She says each signal has its own unique signature to figure out where it's coming from.
For example, I'm like, okay, this signature belongs to Yellowknife, or this belongs to the signal from Colorado. And then I know the distance from my receiver to that place of signal propagation.
And that extra bit of knowledge hopes to go a long way into modernizing Canadian defense.
We're going to get a larger scale view into the space environment than we've ever had.
Mark Villani, CTV News, Calgary.
U of C researchers are continuing to install a few more remaining high-frequency sensors, with full deployment of the space weather network expected by the end of this year.